This is Ranger Gary Horton. What an honor to spend part of my day with yours. And what inspires people? What motivates people to reach beyond their potential? It was a Rudy story. Young man that played for Notre Dame, who wasn't very big, but gave it his best and fulfilled a dream by finishing and able to run out on that field for Notre Dame. But I heard about another young man years ago in a school deep in the South where a young man was just like Rudy. He wasn't big, it wasn't tough, but he gave it his all when he played football. And one day the coach had a note from the office and he gave it to him and his eyes teared up and the coach goes, "Son, what's wrong?" He said, "I got to go home, Coach. My daddy just passed away." He said, "I'm so sorry, son. Don't worry about the homecoming game tomorrow night. You just take care of your mama and your little brother." The guy looked at the coach and said, "Tomorrow night's the biggest game of my life, Coach. I'll be ready. Put me in." Well, the coach didn't understand that, but that next night, the homecoming game, they were really getting beat up. And by halftime, they were so far behind, but during the entire game, this young man would stand like a shadow behind the coach and kept saying, "Get me in there, Coach. Get me in the game tonight. You need me in the game tonight." He later admitted that he threw him in at the second half just to shut him up. But when this kid got in the huddle, something took over that team. They had a new spirit, a new drive, a new mission. And they played their hearts out. And not only did they tie it up, this kid intercepted a pass and ran 70 yards and nobody touched him. Boy, the people were on the field congratulating these young men for the job they did and how to win that game when it looked so helpless. The coach got up to that little boy. He said, "Son, I've never seen anybody pour their hearts into a game like this tonight. What in the world got a hold of you?" And he looked up and said, "Coach, it was my daddy." "But son, your daddy's gone." He said, "I know that, Coach. But what you didn't know, my daddy was blind. And tonight was the first time Dad ever saw me play." There's a song called "The Blind Man in the Bleachers" about a young boy who believed that his dad could never see him while he was playing because he was blind. But he knew that when he went to heaven, God was going to open the doors of heaven and let Daddy watch him play. He believed it and he played like it. Do you realize there's people in life watching you? Are they going to be inspired? Are they going to become better than what they would have been without you? Can you lift people up? Well, if you can, and you do, you're going to be the hero of tomorrow. And we need all of those we can find. This is Ranger Gary Horton. I hope our paths cross down the road of life. Thank you.